All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very weird episode of Untier Talk. This is not what I was expecting to do, but Hajad is doing his dissertation this week, decided talking about Pokemon not really something he wanted to deal with. And he was like, okay, you just figure out whatever you want to do for this week. And I figured, you know what? I'm playing Tlenit for kickoff. I might just live record that and talk about a bunch of meta stuff in the meantime. So this is going to be like half me actually playing a series, a best of three versus Tlenit for the PU kickoff tour, round two, winner's side versus a good player. And the other half is going to be me talking. I've got like the VR pulled up here. I want to talk about a bunch of meta thoughts and stuff like that. Um, we'll see how this goes. I don't know that I'll be super thinking through everything in the game like I might. I think I'll probably end up playing worse, to be honest, but that's fine. Briefly, this team is called Six Threats, No Rocks because it's six threats and no rocks. That really sucks because he's got a Sinistee and clearly like is planning to need to defog because I'm assuming that's Sash Smash, right? Not a violate or anything. But yeah, six threats, no rocks is basically because Jad and I were talking in council. Like this is kind of what's good right now because the meta is super broken and silly, and it's not even just Silvali's. It's like okay, maybe you check my Basculin, but do you also check my Glaceon and my Specs Mime and my SD Drago? Like it's just so much. Everything is so much for everything to handle right now that I figured six threats, no rocks, probably pretty good. Gorgeist, it doesn't really do anything here. It's a funny, nasty plot set. I like it. I think it's really funny and it can lure stuff, but it doesn't do very much. SD Silvally Dragon is actually kind of nice because I'm running Ice Fang. If I can Healing Wish that, that's a thing. I'm pretty scared of Sinistee. I'm pretty scared of Rock Polished Stone. I'm going to keep Basculin for Aqua Jet for sure. I don't know what this is doing. Like, if it's just spikes, I'm not sure if he has any specific terrain gimmicks. I also have no idea what Dartrix does. I've only seen it defog, but like you've got Togetic, so it's probably doing I don't know, something else. I don't know. I feel like I can lead Gorgeist and be okay with pretty much whatever. Yeah, I'm. Oh, it's Scarfstone. I thought this was going to be like a Sash lead thing. Okay, well, this Gorgeist is 152 HP. I don't plan to calc a ton, but I kind of do need to calc. Neutral Gorgeist. I'm running neutral Gorgeist, 152 HP. I do live a heat crash. Yeah, okay. I did need to know that. Presumably, he won't stay in. Like, there's no way he just heat crashes. So I'm really tempted to nasty plot or even double on the Togetic. Will the Shadow Ball kill him? See, I really don't want to make a big risk turn one of the game and then just spend the rest of the game getting fucked. So, like, I would double the Glaceon here. It's just what I would do. Yeah, here's the Dartrix. Okay. I have no idea what Dartrix does. Because I feel like it's not defog on this team, you know? I kind of want a nasty plot on it just to see. Yeah, so I'm already getting bogged down to the game. This was not my intent. I don't want to focus on the game. I want to focus talking about PU. But part of this is really like I'm running 5 threats and I want to just output as much offensive pressure as possible. Unfortunately, I kind of got the start of this game very wrong. I played it too safe. Like, this is not how you're supposed to play this team. But in general, I think this is how you go because it's just impossible to stop everything in PU. Okay, I'm in a nasty plot. Yeah, okay, he's got knockoff. He's some support shit that I don't really care about. I can just Mystical Fire. I crit him. That's pretty nice. Like, I didn't need the crit whatsoever. He could have saved it, but it wasn't going to be doing anything. This just means that the Dartrix gets out of the way. And I'm pretty okay trading Gorgeist for Dartrix. I want to, like, trade 1-to-1. And then when all is said and done, Scarf Stoner, massive threat to this team. It doesn't have to be a threat to 6 threats, but the way this team happens to be composed is it's Scarf Glaceon Specs Mime, which means the Stoner outspeeds everything. So I'm kind of looking to end up with Basculin and Poniard in the back and just make things problematic for it. I knew it was a really big weakness, but I figured whatever. I can save Gorgeist here and hard Mime, but I would rather preserve Mime's health. As he actually multi-attacks, I figured he'd have like Ice Beam or something. So I could have just hard mimed. It is Silvally Dragon, so I just hit the Glaceon button and get a kill because whee. and that's PU. I haven't been able to cohere my thoughts very much because I'm flipping between playing but yeah, 6 threats. You cannot stop everything in this meta. How do you prep for everything? You can stop, okay, some Silvallies, the Behemoths and the throws, but like, can you also check Glaceon on top of all that? And sub bulk up grapple locked on top of all that, and then what if the Glaceon scarf, and then what? It's all this shit. He is lightning rod, so I'm guessing this is like purely for spikes. I don't have removal, which makes me want to stay in. I don't want him getting up a ton of spikes. I kind of got to stay in. Maybe he's banded lightning rod. I still think banded seems like a cool set. It can probably like trade at least. Why did I keep all these rooms open? See, I don't want to. Oh, you can't even see what's over here. So it doesn't matter that I'm looking at like the staff room or whatever. Okay, fine. But yeah, PU's really stupid. And I don't really like that, to be honest. I always like metas where I can have a good idea of what I'm doing and what's going on, and I've not adapted to building whatsoever. I'm quite bad. I much prefer like Little Cup right now. I think is real fun. Okay, yeah, this is just gonna spike, and he might recover. He might not. I'm gonna Ice Beam at least one more time because I gotta just limit him as much. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna go nowhere. I have a Poniard. I don't want it to take damage. Mime is fine taking damage. Would he live a +2 Shadow Ball from Sinistea? I kind of have to check that because that'd be really, really funny. Let's say he's modest because I don't know if they need timid. And it's a +2 Shadow Ball, but I'm a filter Mr. Mime. Because I didn't know what Soundproof was going to do. I don't. So there's no real need for health on Mr. Mime at all. Now we come to an interesting part. I can Psychic, and this will 2-hit KO him cleanly. But if he goes into his Togetic, it'll, like, not do enough. Spadef Togetic is insane. Yeah, versus Choice, Specs, and I'm Psychic, and I don't have Psyshock. Yeah. I think Tricking is the play. And if I don't catch the Togetic, it's still tricked. If he discharges, that'll suck a little bit, but it'll be fine. Because then I'll just get a hit off, and then he won't be able to recover or anything. I don't want to know how audible that water bottle was, because I don't do enough editing. So yeah, this game's going pretty okay. Okay, he does go to Togetic. That's excellent. I just don't have to deal with a ton of shit here. He might be the Serene Grace Tri-Attack Nasty Plot set on this as well, and maybe it was Defog Dartrix. I'm just thinking about that, which means he got Specs Tri-Attacks, but that's fine. Like I said, I don't need Mime Healthy. Healing Wish is good in general, but I don't think it's going to be a factor here. I don't lack for like special attackers to not trigger Weak Armor on Sinistea and Basculin. So I think I'm pretty fine just Psychicking and scouting out like what move he's going to hit. He'll probably 1v1 me, and then I can just go Poniard and kill him. Oh, that does 54. He's the offensive set, and he's Defog Dartrix. And he does not Serene Grace me into paralysis would have been the only problem, I guess. It's not like I care if he did anything else. It also means that Specs Mime, I think, would have just 2-hit KO'd him, right? Specs does the same boost as a Violate. Whatever, I'm not going to calc that. I'm pretty sure that means I would have 2-hit KO'd him switching in. So, I didn't. Oh well. He can go Scarf, Stonejourner, and Revenge me, and then I'll figure out what to do, I guess. Depends on if he clicks Heat Crash or Stone Edge. Tlenit's clearly just kind of going for gimmicks here, which I think honestly is pretty fine. Because in this meta, it's like, uh-oh, I kind of lose to Sinistea. What was I doing about that? I don't know. That did 36, which means he's forced to recover, but what if he doesn't? Like, what if I go Silvally Dragon and he just doesn't recover and hits me? Because I want to keep this healthy. Yeah, pressuring pin curtain's annoying. And I don't know what item he is either. I kind of want to I mean, that'd be funny, but I don't know if it's worth it. See, I want to keep these things healthy for Stonejourner. If I go Poniard and he discharges and pairs me as I Sword Stance too, that would really suck. Come on, Poniard. Okay, yeah, he's going to recover. I'm just going to Sword Stance. As long as he doesn't pair me, I don't really care what he does. I assume Poniard also counters Sinistea, but I should be fine with Basculin in the back. Okay, just don't pair me. Okay, that did 50. Is he offensive? I gotta know. It doesn't matter, but like, I gotta know. Okay, it's not Electric Surge. So yeah, this is a 0 special attack discharge, just 47 to 55. He did 55. He's not offensive. Okay. I can just go for the knock. Yeah, okay. It's Sash Sinistea. I have to assume he could play Sucker Game. What does Sinistea even get to hit me? As far as I know, it runs Stored Power, Shadow Ball, and then I... yeah, this thing doesn't have anything to hit me with, so I should just be safe to knock off again. Oh, Jesus, that did 30? I almost died. What is that calc? Sinistea... you can't see the whole calc because I decided to cut off the screen. Like it, well, it worked for PS. It doesn't work for the calc. Okay, a modest Shadow Ball does 29 to 34, which means it was in my favor. That was min damage, but he still was not favored to kill me, so that's cool. I'm gonna Sucker. If he Scarf Rocks and then he sacks something, then he fucking got me. But yeah, I think this is a snack wrap. Scarf Stone is very scary for this team, but like, it can't just 1v. It can't just solo the team. He needed to do like literally anything else, and I was ready for his gimmicks with my own gimmicks. So yeah, I'm kind of sad of that. Like the things I revealed, I specifically revealed the Nasty Plot Gorgeist. If I was gonna hide anything, it'd be that because I think it's really funny. I also think if you got an extra slot on Super, obviously it wants like Worry Seed or whatever, so it can beat Throw for sure. But hell, run Sludge Bomb. I think Gorgeist Super actually is one of the things I really like in this meta with like how many wacky moves it has, and I figured, you know what, Nasty Plot, I'm gonna try it out because it's a way to beat Throw that probably beats Throw, I guess. Actually, I'm pretty sure it beats most Throw, but the thing is, there's so many Throw sets, there could be some that like just wins that I didn't think of. Silvally Dragon lives the hit, right? I'm pretty sure that was my plan. My plan was Silvally Dragon. Yeah, okay. I even live after 2 rounds of spikes. That's awesome. So he can stay in Intuit KO me, but then at that point, Basculin just wins. So I can freely multi-attack. Like, he's not in Basculin. Actually, I assumed he's not in Basculin range, but fuck, maybe. Life Orb, yeah, he's not in Basculin range yet. I don't have Stealth Rock on this team. I could put it on Poniard. That's one way to fit it on, but one of the key things, it's like 6 threats without rocks. Not just because, like, you know, rocks are still very good, but our rockers kind of suck. They're weird to fit on these kinds of teams. It takes time to set rocks. Time you want to just be hitting offensive buttons. And I think Sword Stance is just what Poniard would prefer on this team. So that's kind of why it's like that. Okay, he misses. That's fine. Like, even if he hit 2, at this point I would just win. It doesn't matter. Oh god, that was scary. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe that this Pincurchin could be something so ridiculous that it somehow like just cleans my clock. Even if he had forced me to revenge kill him with Basculin instead of having this. Okay, it's helmet defensive. That's fine. Because I have Toxic and Healing Wish. He might go Togetic. He probably expects something like Toxic. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, Discharge. If he had parried me, then I would have gone Mime to Healing Wish. But maybe I'll live in Healing Wish, please. I should have stayed into Toxic one more time, because then he might have recovered, and then I could have actually gotten the Healing Wish off, but it's fine, it doesn't matter. Glaceon's guaranteed to kill this, so I should go Basculin first, because if he kills me with Discharge, then Glaceon kills him and I win. Because Basculin does way too much damage for me to even like bother calcing the idea that it might live Waterfall plus Ice Beam. So that's looking like a snack wrap on game 1. Yeah, that did 58, and he's probably physically defensive. Okay. This was a good game. This was a poor start for me. But then like the Dark Trick situation immediately happened to be okay because his set happened to be one I was fine with. So yeah, that was basically 6 threats doing what it does, and I'll probably try to cut to game 2. Okay, game 2. I'm bringing something that I specifically don't think is a good team. This is literally how I name my teams. It's a weird mixed offense. It's probably bad. I thought this Leafeon... What? I swear I put these attack EVs on. I thought this Leafeon set would be funny, so I made a team. Also this Lunatone set. Also Silvally Electric. This is basically like I wanted to try out a bunch of stuff. You can even see some similarities between this and the other team. With like the Offensive Rocker, the Basculin Mime. Yeah, I don't think it's good. It's too mixed between offense and balance, but I do think it can totally catch people off guard. The Leafeon can actually put in some work. I have AV Throw, which at least gives me something to check Thievul consistently, and I actually get to set Stealth Rock this time. That's fun. I like setting Stealth Rock. Lunatone's actually pretty threatening. I would like to Parting Shot it in on like anything, but I don't want to lead with it, because you lead Lunatone, you kind of just get bopped by like half the tier. Everything can hit Lunatone. He's also got his own Silvally, which I feel like might be the lead. I would lead Throw, but I kind of have to preserve its health because I'm going to lose to Thing. So I guess I lead my own Silvally and just reveal what type it is, which I don't like doing normally. But Electric isn't going to catch him way off guard anyway. It's not like, surprise, I can actually kill your Lapras and you thought I couldn't. So I'll just reveal it. Okay, no, he just leads Super. I don't want to get burned. I could go hard Throw and take the burn and then switch. I could go Lunatone, because I imagine he's Wisping, and then I could Expert Belt Ice Beam him for 1 billion, because there's no way he'd switch, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to Parting Shot into Lunatone. Oh, I dodge a Wisp too. That's fine. I didn't care if he Wisped me. Now I'm going to set Rocks. If he stays in the Power Whip, that's fine. I'd rather get Rocks first, because he definitely might switch. Yeah, Expert Belt, I wasn't sure if I should do that or Colbur, but I decided I'm running Colbur on like every Psychic type, so why not have some fun? Lunatone is something I do want to look into. Same as Drilbur we talked about last week. Is oh my god, he's banded. Fuck. Well, if I'd Ice Beamed, I probably would have just OHKO'd him. Yeah, that really sucks. Now we go Leafeon and sub, and hopefully this is broken enough to win me the game, because he has to be banded, right? Stonejourner. Gourgeist, Super, at -1 attack, a Lunatone. He could just be max Adamant without banded. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's not banded, but Will-O-Wisp fails. Now I'm just going to Swords Dance to the moon. Yeah, this is the set I was thinking about. Because these things don't run Foul Play anymore. They run Wisp, Power Whip, Synthesis, and then you kind of got to figure something out. I don't think I'm going to... I think I'm only going to 3KO this. Yeah, only 46. That's fine. If he knocks me, I Synthesis, and then... Do I want to take all that chip, or do I want to just keep this healthy? Because I could go hard Silvally Electric for sure. Or I could let him knock me, and then Synthesis, and then kill him. But I wouldn't have my lefties, I'd be taking damage, but I could still sub on the Gourgeist if I had to, or probably Pincurchin. I'm just going to Leaf Blade. And I might even get the roll. I don't get the roll, that's fine. He doesn't even knock, he Iron Heads. I really want to Synthesis and keep this healthy. Because I really think he's going to sucker, but I'm just going to Leaf Blade. Yep, okay. Awesome. Yeah, this Leafeon set's definitely a gimmick, but that's what this meta is. Like every time you get a little bit of offensive pressure, a little bit of leverage, it goes so far. Oh, that's why you run Soundproof Mime. That's why I have it on this team. It blocks Parting Shot. I just remembered. Um, Jesus, this is about as quality as actual Untier talk. So I'm actually fine with this. I'm gonna go hard Mime because I want to preserve this, and once again, it doesn't really look like. Oh, that's what Healing Wish could have done. It could have let me use Throw early and then Healing Wish up. Mime could stay healthy to check Thievel, but at this rate, I don't think I need that. Could stay healthy to check Raichu too, but I've got the AV Throw, I've got the Electric. Yeah, okay. He hard multi-attacks again. Just like last game, he just hard multi-attacks when I have a Mime. He does not give a shit, and I respect that. Gleam is pretty safe. He could go Pincurchin, but I don't know what. I mean, he's going to be fat with terrain for the Thievel, but I'm going to want to hit that, presumably, right? Is there any reason to double? There's no reason to double. Okay, Gleam time. As you can tell, my thought process isn't really going that long term. I'm like, maybe I should preserve Throw, but nothing super, it's all super basic, my thoughts right now, because this team just doesn't get piloted super crazy. The Lunatone thing was definitely weird, but then like, oh, I'm going to go Leafeon, I'm going to do the Leafeon thing. Because a lot of what I want to do kind of depends on his immediate reactions. This game is so short that like what he does on the next turn kind of like changes my long-term thoughts. And B, everything I have is fairly linear. I'm just going to keep clicking the threats and hope I win. So yeah, this isn't meant to be expert analysis. It was meant to kind of convey this meta feeling that Hajed and I have. And certainly not just us. We're just obviously like the people who run the podcast. But, the way that you just stack threat upon threat and then like, how do you actually counter all of this? If you look at A+ to A-, most of these are purely offensive mons. And if they're defensive mons, they're really broken ones. Intimidate Mawile is like the only rocker, so that's kind of why it's defensive. Throw is like offensive even when it's defensive. Behem can run offense, is like hits hard even when it's defensive, and also teleport is broken. Lapras does both, but also even when it's defensive, its offensive typing is great. Type Null has the most ridiculous defensive stats ever. Gourgeist, you have to have it to beat fightings. Magic Bounce is absolutely broken. Defensive stats are still offensive boosters. FX4 is broken and Throw is broken. Like all our defensive mons need to be super broken because as you go down, like all our offensive mons are just so ridiculous. Okay, he goes hard Gourgeist and gets to a KO. That's cool. Because I definitely thought I was gonna have to be killing him with Basculin. Could he be? He's not banded, so there's no way Shadow Sneak kills me. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't need to calc that because I'm also fine with taking the damage. Like maybe his thing kills me with Ice Beam now, but that's not a big deal. He goes hard Raichu. I did want to preserve this because obviously it's a check to Drag Volley. But on the other hand, I would love to know if this Raichu is scarfed right now without having to find that out later. If it's Scarf Raichu, I still have Throw and Silvally, and I'm just not scared of it, so that's fine. Whereas Silvally Dragon is actually kind of threatening. Basculin's faster with Ice Beam. I should really preserve my Mime. It's like the fun play is to stay in. Okay, he's Life Orb E-Speed. That's totally fine. I'm just going to Parting Shot because literally nothing he can do is going to scare me, and if I don't get a hit off, oh no, it looks like he's going Pincurchin. Yeah. I presume Leafeon can sub on a -1 Pincurchin. Pincurchin, assuming it's not got special attack investment. I'm 252 HP. Discharge is, not breaking a sub. Awesome, cool, and good. He knows he can go Silvally Dragon, but like the point is just to get chip on Silvally Dragon. He can also spike 3 times. That doesn't even remotely scare me. I just wouldn't care. So here's Silvally Dragon. I get to Leaf Blade. Do I Swords Dance? I'm just gonna Leaf Blade. Play it safe, because like if he ends up having Flamethrower and winning a tie, there's no reason to risk that, I guess. Yeah, just a little bit of chip, and this and the rocks. That means that Basculin is definitely going to be able to kill this with Ice Beam, which is my big concern. I'm going to synth. Ooh, he's also sub. Let's go. I like these fast sub things that resist electric and grass and mess with Gorgeist and all that. Yeah, that's cool. My Leaf Blade only 2-hit KOs his sub, and then he can set up another sub after that, so that's bad. Let's go Hard Mime and hope he doesn't predict that. Okay, good. Now I can break this sub, and then Basculin Revenge kills him, and that's all I was keeping Mime for anyway. Like, Healing Wish would be nice, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, 324, 317. I'm not forgetting something silly. We can just Ice Beam that. And I should be good unless Thievul somehow beats my Storm Throw AV throw. I can't imagine that's going to happen. Like, his plan right at this point should be sack everything, make Thievul the last Mon, hope I'm defensive circle throw. That's what he's going for. Presumably, because I don't see any other win path for him. But because I'm AV and Storm Throw and I can crit him right through the Electric Seed boost, this is pretty much over. He definitely went pretty gimmicky. But like I said, I respect that. I think that's cool. I think it's cool just to mess around with a bunch of stuff right now. As I'm bringing Expert Belt Lunatone and all that. But I will say that his gimmicks kind of just bounced off my 6 threats. Like, I was never really that scared of all that much. And even, like, Scarfstone had a great matchup, and then nothing else on his team was a problem. So, like, gimmicks can work, but I just kind of happened to have really safe matchups here. Partially because I'm using AV Storm Throw, which I don't think is a good set, but I was like, yeah, this is probably the right glue for this team. So yeah, that's kind of where I think these games went. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Keep all your rooms in nice, neat order. It will keep you sane. Other meta thoughts. That, yeah, 6 threats is pretty much where I'm at. Sun, I want to ban Drought and Heat Rock, but who knows what we're doing. Like, Sun's just really stupid. As long as we ban something before the next round of kickoff. I'd rather ban both Drought and Heat Rock. Maybe it'll be less than that, but that's fine. The best thing I can say is at least Sun really has not been dominating tournaments. I haven't seen a lot of Sun spam going through all the replays of kickoff, so like the only thing I want Sun banned for is kickoff. So it's not like leaving it in for a little longer, figuring things out a little better. It's fine. We're pretty good right now. He goes, oh right, this is faster. He is Life Orb. Could just go Silvally and get more chip and then make him E-speed on my thing. Okay, he volted, which is a problem for him, because now he has to go Pincurchin. He doesn't want to break the E-seed right now. So I'll have to go Pincurchin and unset terrain, and then he'll sack Raichu, and then he'll go back to Pincurchin, which is probably not what he wanted. But he does get 3 spikes right now. I cannot stop a full 3 spikes. All I can really do is go Leafeon and sub, and if he predicts that and discharges and paras me, fine, I don't care. I could actually go hard Basculin instead, but I don't care. Honestly, that actually might be the play. Go Basculin. If he kills me, then like I go Leafeon and sub, and that way he doesn't like full para me, and then suddenly I'm like, wait, I can't kill this Pincurchin without weakening my throw, and then Thievul does something, and that's so unlikely. That's so unlikely. I should save Basculin, because it lives a Raichu E-speed and it checks it with Aqua Jet. Let's just go hard Leafeon. There's no way that happens. Yeah, he just spikes. Now we sub. Yeah, he has to go Raichu. I don't know if Volt Switch breaks my sub, but I would have to... I'm going to actually calc that. That would be... Life Orb, Volt Switch does break the sub. Yeah, okay. So I could sub again if he volts to Puku. But if he volts to Puku, I just sub again. I just Leaf Blade. Never mind. Oh, he does volt to... Why? What does that do for you? Okay, so I could kill his Pincurchin. I can't sub. I'm pretty sure I could only. I'm pretty sure I can only sub with Parting Shot. That was part of the thing with like I wanted to test Savali Electric. I think it's probably like also okay, but also it specifically like baits in certain things I want a Parting Shot on a little better. Yeah, Discharge breaks my sub without the -1. Um, so I kill him. He sacks Raichu. He still has terrain up. He goes Thievel. Yeah, I think that's his whole game plan. I don't know what I could be surprised about. It might be safer to Sword Stance first, just so Thievel can't get like multiple nasty plots. Yeah, I'm gonna Sword Stance. Okay, he does get the para. That's literally fine. I don't care. As long as Thievel can't get multiple nasty plots, it doesn't matter. So even if he kills Leafeon and I don't get a hit off, totally irrelevant. I doubt even +6 Thievel can OHKO my throw, but who knows? This is just mildly safer gameplay. I assume we're nearing the end of this, so I might as well talk a little bit of Gimmick Corner. You've seen all the sets that I have. You can like go back and pause the video. This is max HP, max speed, sub SD, synth, Leaf Blade, Leafeon. Seems funny. This is Expert Belt, Offensive Rocks, Lunatone. There are not many things that like this coverage, so I thought it'd be funny. Silvally Electric, it's another Silvally. That doesn't even count as a gimmick. It's just more Silvallies. The Game 1 team is got nothing too crazy except for the nasty plot Gourgeist. I'm running Gourgeist normal because it hits a very nice speed tier of 230, but you can also run super and have like significant. You can have like 50 more HP and still outspeed Mawile, and they all have the same special attack. So yeah, that's the gimmicks. Oh my god, I'm still faster because that's how para works this gen. That's right. Okay, yeah, he sacks Raichu. He gets his Thievel, and I actually think if I full para, he gets fucked up because he won't even get the seed. So technically, I think my best play. Oh no, he's gonna Volt Tackle and kill himself. Given that, I should harden Silvally Electric so that after he kills himself, he can't set up to +6 as I get full paralyzed 3 times. It's unlikely, but it's possible. No, he actually Thunderbolted. I don't know why, because now he's just not gonna get Unburden. Unless he was Terrain Extender and I just didn't notice, but I thought it lasted 5 turns. It doesn't matter. I've got my throw. This is literally my game plan. He can only get 1 nasty plot with Thievel on my Basculin because I'm in a superpower. And also probably after Life Orb and E-Speed, I'll probably just be in range of 1 more Life Orb hit. So I'm pretty safe. Like the whole... Oh no, only after a crit was that even true. And I didn't get an Aqua Jet. Anyway, yeah, the whole point was I still have 100% Storm Throw, AV Throw in the back. Okay, he was Terrain Extender. Never mind. Basculin also probably kills him with Superpower plus Aqua Jet, so I'm assuming he has to kill me here. Like, there's no way he can Nasty Plot and take 2 hits. That's just literally not a thing that exists. Like, Electroseed's good, but Thievel's bulk is like... God, that's... Yeah. Thievel's funny. I think it's a funny gimmick. I think it'll be in PU, and it'll be like someone will be using it for the entire gen. No matter what DLC we get, we'll still be doing some terrain stuff. But I don't think it's like ever gonna be good. I can't stop timer, can I? No, he started it. Yeah, okay. I was afraid he's gonna be calcing like Basculin hits and whatever. I'm AV Storm Throw. Like he had to hope that I'm Circle Throw, and I'm just not. So sucks to beat Tlenit, you know. Yeah. GG. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a different kind of Untier talk. Hajad's, you know, he's doing his dissertation. I don't know when he'll be back, but it's pretty understandable. He's still keeping up with the meta of it. Like, he's still on Showdown a lot. But recording a podcast is a pretty significant bump up in, like, the stuff that you have to handle, so... we'll see what he can make time for, but hopefully we'll be back next week with a more regular episode, because I won't be playing Kickoff next week. I'll have a bye, or a free round, because I'm in Winners Round 3 now. Anyway, yeah. Someone still needs to pass me a Drilbur team, by the way. Never got that.